Have you ever been in a situation where you have to choose between which parents you want to live with after their divorce? It's similar as to choosing between you should get a physical games or digital games. Let me know in the comments which one you prefer. The games, not the parents. Having physical and digital games is such a confusing topic, but I figured out my own system of how I should get my own games. I've been doing a lot of research to figure out which one I can choose, and to be honest, there's no clear answer because there's a lot of positives and a lot of negatives in regards to having either or. For one of the reasons for each is if you buy your games digitally, you'll run into the issues of having digital stores or servers shutting down and you won't get the games at all. As for physical games, there's a chance that you'll have a disc that'll be scratched for some reason, and then later on, there's no way you can play it anymore. It's 2023 and no company has ever figured out how to prevent disc scratches. It's freaking fantastic. If you don't know, I am a big fan of console exclusive games. I adore it. I feel like I've made a decision to get physical games that are console exclusives only. Like the new Zelda game, I wanted to buy it physically for memorabilia and for the fact that I possibly won't play this game ever again for future Nintendo consoles if they decided not to have backwards compatibility. Which I want to freaking strangle Nintendo for! And that goes for the upcoming Spider-Man 2 exclusively coming out on PlayStation 5. And again, I want it for memorabilia, and in case if PlayStation ever decides to not have backwards compatibility for the next PlayStation console. And I swear to God, I hope they don't do that, because overall, console exclusive games are physical worthy to me for the sake of preserving them. Now, what about digital games? Well, easy. If there are games that I don't really care about, I can just buy it digitally, and if they ever remove the games off the servers, I wouldn't even think twice about it. For example, I bought myself LEGO Harry Potter collection. I bought that game and I only played it for a little bit, didn't really care about it, didn't have a passion to finish it. The only time I would ever play LEGO Harry Potter is if it's Christmas season. That's the only time I'll play that game. Don't get me wrong, there are good third-party games, and if there are third-party games that I personally care about, I probably would get it physically. Digital games are not black and white for me. Except for the fact that they keep shoving down my throat. I don't appreciate the fact that certain companies would go down their way to make certain games digitally exclusive, but they consider to make a physical game box and put a digital code within the game box. And another thing that I want to mention is store sales, baby. If a physical game or a digital game have better deals, best believe that I'm gonna have a game that has a better deal. I'll gladly save my money. Hell, you should even save yours. Now, I've heard that the debate between physical and digital games can be pretty passionate, and but this is how I thought of how I want to go about this whole thing. Also mainly because I got a habit of trying to please everyone and I gotta stop. But that won't happen. I bet there are two versions of you sitting on your shoulders right now arguing with each other to figure out who's right and who's wrong while they're trying to kill each other in the process. Or better yet, a toxic relationship that you're in. Or better yet, experiencing your parents arguing with each other as they're trying to figure out which one is going to take custody of their own child. There are other problems that are related to physical and digital games, but if I'm being honest, I don't feel there's any winning here. But at the end of the day, certain games can and will be emulated on the PC, and no one can stop us. Well, except for the Nintendo Ninjas, obviously. Comment down below and let me know what you guys think, and like this video if you feel the same, and subscribe to this channel if you had childhood trauma. Sayonara.